Warning, the following show will spoil the hell out of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire books and the TV show A Game of Thrones. Also, you're probably going to find a fuck ton of bad language. The explicit tag is there for a reason.
Death and boobies, 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 death and boobies.
Welcome back to the Ironwood Network Book Club. I'm your host, Maester Ironwood. Here with me, as always, is Septa Ironwood. Septa, how you doing?
Doing okay. How are you?
Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous day today.
Yes, loved it.
First day of spring.
Yep.
It's going to go back to winter, probably.
Probably.
Oh, like mid-60s.
I know. At one point, my thermometer said it was 70. Loved it.
Yep, sunny. Beautiful.
Yep.
Barbecued?
Yes, we did.
Hell yeah.
Didn't get a bonfire, but that's okay.
No, that's all right, though. We did barbecue.
Yep.
So that's all right. Septa, what are we here to talk about?
Brienne 3.
Brienne 3. A little different than the other two Brienne shows. Not
she
much.
gets somewhere. Maybe not in the right direction, but she's getting somewhere.
Right. Progress was made, at least.
Yes.
So, there were different things that happened versus
Yes.
the previous two. So, that's a plus. It was not just a change a couple of names.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, we're here talking about Brienne 3.
Yep.
You're going to give us a synopsis.
I am.
Before that, I'm going to give us a haiku.
Okay.
Not my best work. Just warning you ahead of time. I think it's okay. It's not great.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's a Joe Biden haiku.
So it's got some dementia
to
it.
It's not a Bernie Sanders. It's a Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden.
Okay.
Hello, sir, lady. Yes, my dick is nimble. No, don't tell Tarly.
That's actually kind of funny.
All right. All right, my part is done, Septa. Now you must enlighten us on what happened in this chapter.
So, Brienne and Pod make it to Meidenpool.
Yes.
It is being rebuilt.
Yep.
They go to enter the town with a couple that they met along the way.
Yes.
The
egg farmers.
Yes. Yeah. The men guarding the doors try to steal the eggs and the wife.
Yeah, she's too young for them.
Yeah. Brienne steps in, and then someone else steps in from the other side of the castle wall.
And tells his men, she'll kill you all.
Yeah, she will.
Sir Hyle.
Yeah, Sir Hyle.
Hyle!
Not
I think
quite.
I think that's what it is. He seems like a dick.
Yeah, he is a dick.
He needs to have it into his face, I think.
Yeah. So, while Brienne's thankful that he calmed the men down, she's not happy to see him because he was very mean to her.
Oh, and except for
right, but
everybody.
him and his group of friends were extremely mean to him.
Yes, so they had a bet. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
They had a wager
Yeah.
going.
So, Hyle shows her. I know.
I feel like I'm Heil Hitler!
I know. I don't want to say it. What's his last name?
We don't know.
No, it's there.
I don't know. I just remember it was always called Sir Hyle.
Yeah. So this guy.
Yeah. This
the
H
Nazi.
Guy, the H guy.
Yeah. Leads her to, oh my God, what's his name?
What is his name?
Tarly.
Yeah, it was just,
Randall
Tarly. It's
Tarly.
not Lord. Yes, it's Randall.
Randall Tarly.
He was in Meidenpool.
Yes. Helping rebuild.
And also because...
He's serving the justice.
Also because...
He is now one of King Tommen's.
Dickon is getting married.
Oh, yes. Dickon is getting married to someone in Meidenpool.
Yes.
Dickon is very young, though.
Well, I mean, he's younger than Sam, but...
Well, Brienne thinks he's like 8 or 9, maybe 10.
Yeah. He's definitely not.
So he was like 17 in the TV show.
Well, remember, Arya was betrothed to a boy who's the same age as her. And they were both just kids.
Yep.
So, and only one of them knew about it.
Brienne does remember when she was 8 or 9, she was betrothed.
Yes.
And that would have worked out for her if he hadn't have died from the fever.
Yeah.
A year later.
Yeah.
So.
Him and his whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That probably would have been her better storyline.
Well, I mean, unless...
As a married woman.
Right, unless this storyline is better than that.
Well, right, but like... She does mention that she feels a sort of loss because it didn't happen, but then also relieved.
Right.
So I get that feeling. I completely understand it. So they show him to Randall Tarly. Sir H.
Yeah, who's holding court.
Yep.
At the
docks, holding justice.
Yep.
So he serves justice to a number of people.
Yeah.
Cancels the rest of the day's justices because he sees Brienne.
Yep.
Comes down and meets them, yells at Sir H because he's not at
his post.
Yep. And he's at that post because of what he did to Brienne.
Yes.
So he sends Sir H back to the gate.
Yep.
Tells Brienne that she shouldn't be here. She should be at home in gowns because, you don't have a penis, so you shouldn't be pretending to be a soldier. And you and your feminine wiles are going to stir up all these crazy men here. And you na. Fucking hate men like that.
Well, that's all of the men at this time.
I know. Most of the men. So I can't remember what she asked him about. Oh, he wants to know why Brienne's there. Brienne can't lie, and so she says, I'm looking for Sansa. Here's my royal letter. And they're all Tommen's men now, so, yep, they will abide by the letter. And he says, well, she's not here, I can assure you if she was.
Would have found her.
Yeah. But good luck to you, and basically says, get out of town. Yep, so he leaves, and they go in, they being Brienne and Sir Pod. Sir Pod. Squire Pod.
Barely a squire.
Squire Pod.
Barely a squire.
Podrick Payne go look for the stinking goose.
Well, she goes look for this thing. She sends
him to a stable.
Yes.
Yep, go find a stable. So she finds this stinking goose after a while. It's in the bottom of a barn. No wonder it stinks.
Yeah.
And tells the barmaid that she's looking for Nimble Dick. His first name is Dick.
Aren't we all, honey? Aren't we all looking for a Nimble Dick?
Yeah. So she gives her a copper and says, can you nod to me when he's here? So she doesn't have to wait long. He comes down. The barmaid nods to her. She says she'll buy his drink. And she asks some questions about a fool and a girl trying to get on a boat.
2 girls, probably.
Well, Nimble Dick says it's 2 girls. Yeah. It was a fool and 2 girls.
Yeah.
So Brienne thinks she's going somewhere, so she pays him for information.
And possibly with her other sister.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah, so 2 girls. So maybe they found Arya? Maybe it's someone else? Maybe it's not even Sansa, because I'm pretty sure it's not. And so she pays him for information. He says, I'll show you where I took them for more gold. Mm-hmm. And she says, show me where you took them. If I find them, you can have the gold.
If I find the girl, you can have 6.
Yep.
If I find just the fool, it's 2. If we find nothing, you get nothing.
Yep. And that's the end of the chapter.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah, so stuff actually does go on in this chapter.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
There's a few things to talk about. Like, we get Pod's backstory.
Yes. So Pod is the seed of a less fortunate brother in the Payne family. So he's like Ilan Payne's youngest brother's cousin.
Or son.
Yes. His father died. His mother ran away to follow a singer who she got knocked up by the singer and never came back. So he was left a squire with one of his other uncles. That uncle died.
The Greyjoy Rebellion.
Yep. So he was left with someone who he says was the most fatherly figure to him, but treated him like a servant. He went to the Blackwater as a squire, and the man he was squiring to died there. So he latched on to this cook, Big Belly Ben or something like that, and stayed with them for a while until Big Ben was found to have stolen food from Tywin Lannister's private stores. And so the cook was hung for that. And Kevin Lannister actually saved Pod's life because he recognized the name. And so he was sent to squire with Tyrion.
Yep.
And Tyrion was actually treating him well and getting him some kind of training before Tyrion until he was declared a king.
Kingslayer.
Yep. So Pod, being nowhere to go, decided to follow Brienne.
Yes.
Because if Brienne found Sansa, maybe she'd find Tyrion too. Yep. Because Tyrion's the one that treated him the best.
Right.
Yep.
And so Brienne tells us that, which I find surprising, right, because he did survive Blackwater.
Well, she says it was probably because people thought he was too weak to kill. Because she actually says he's a good fighter, but he doesn't have the strength for it.
Right.
He's too weak, he's too thin. What he lacks in his ability to speak, he can do in fighting.
She tells him, I'm going to kick the shit out of you.
Every day. And you're going to like it.
As long as you don't complain about it, you can keep training.
Yeah.
So complain about it.
No, he actually brags about every blister he gets.
So that's good every
Yep.
day.
And he likes it.
Yep. Having a good old time.
Yep.
So,
Good for him.
I like Pod.
Yeah. He's a quirky one. No, don't tell me.
Okay, I won't tell you.
No, don't tell me.
Okay.
Good, don't.
Anyway. So yeah, alright. The next people I want to talk about are little situations.
With
So
Sir H or the farmers?
the whole thing.
Okay.
Right. So Brienne on the road helps out this couple with their wagon,
Cart, yeah.
who are bringing eggs, the castle, or the wedding.
Yep, because they need eggs to make the cake.
Correct.
Yep. And they had an ox, but a bunch of thieves took the ox along with their daughter. The daughter came back. The ox never did. But the daughter's not there, so I don't know what happened to the daughter. Maybe. Who knows?
They let Brienne know that there's not too many maids left in Meidenpool these days.
Yes.
Not good.
Nope.
When they get there, the people at the gate are, shall we?
Yes, they're not Tarly men, but they're there with Tarly.
Right,
because
there under Tarly's
Tarly
command.
men would not act this way.
Right. Which is 100% true.
Yes.
100% true.
Yes, because Tarly is a God-fearing man, and if you don't treat people somewhat decent, he'll pass justice on you.
If you don't follow basic decorum,
Yes.
essentially.
I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, he has like he has his code.
Yes.
And if you are one of his men, you don't live up to his code.
Yep, you get
You'll
the
be
justice.
punished. Exactly. The justice. Ill and paid justice. So
Well, not in this chapter. Not.
no. So that does remind me. You bring up the God fear. The gods. One God. It's seven
Right.
gods. I just think of the criminal from the Septa.
Yeah.
And Tarly's like, okay, well, it's 7 gods, so cut off 7 fingers.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
ouch.
Yep.
That sucks.
Well, if you stole from somebody, you'd lose one finger, but because you stole from the gods.
The 7.
But what happened was when the priest left, the kid was taking the food because he was hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So leave the thumbs. This is like, yeah, something. Because the thumbs aren't considered fingers.
Yes, they are. Those are fingers.
I was always told they weren't, but that's okay. So there was another one. There was a whore.
Anyway, back at the gate.
Back at the gate.
Right. I thought of that
Yeah.
guy when you mentioned he was a God-fearing guy. So these guys throw down 3 coppers for the eggs.
An entire cart full of eggs.
Yeah.
And say, have your chickens lay more eggs.
And
Then proceed to try and steal the wife. Yep. Tarly would not have this.
no, which makes me wonder why they would even try this.
Right. Because Tarly's not looking at the...
No, but somebody's going to tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Brienne steps in to defend the woman.
Yep.
And she gets surrounded by all of them.
Yes.
And she has no... So she
Nope.
just whips out her sword and is about ready to...
Yep.
Until somebody else stop.
Sir H.
Yep, Sir H comes over and basically tells his men she's as dangerous as she is nobody uglier. Which, okay, I mean, backhanded compliment sandwich, I guess.
Yeah. But,
You know, backhanded compliment.
I guess.
So the men are like, oh,
Yeah.
which, how many, okay, so I'm thinking there was, what, like 5 or 6 guys?
Yeah, there's at least 6.
How many of them killed?
5.
How many on that?
One more.
Okay. So you're telling me Brienne was not losing that fight?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Especially if Pod helped.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about Sir H, because he and Brienne checkered history.
Yeah. She once thought he had a honest face.
Which maybe he does.
No, once you ruin that perception of yourself with somebody, you're never going to get that back.
Right. But I'm just saying maybe he had an honest.
Right.
Not to Brienne anymore.
No.
So, okay, so these two served together
Yep.
in Renly's army.
Yes. With a number of other men.
Yeah, including a bunch of the men at the gate.
Yes.
Tell us the story of Sir A and what happened
So this
between him
is
and
such a mean story.
It really
It is so mean.
fucked up.
And I've seen guys do this to girls before. It is so rude. So what happened was they were in Sir Renly's camp, and
King Renly.
King Renly's camp. Whatever.
You don't want to call him king, it's lord, not sir.
Whatever. I'm getting all the titles mixed up. And Brienne came to swear her fealty and serve for Renly. And all of a sudden, she's getting all this attention. Male attention that she never gotten at home.
Yeah.
And she's not sure what to make of it, but she is on the defensive. And there's a number of men, and they just seem to be piling on the gifts and the adoration and, the likeness of her. And she can't figure it out, but she is skeptical. And then she gets brought in front of Lord Tarly again. And
for the first time.
Yes. And he said, so I just want to tell you, because this is getting out of control and I've reprimanded my men for this, that, yes, it is all your fault. Since you've arrived, there has been a wager going around and it gets bigger and bigger every day, over who can take your maidenhood while you're here. Yeah. And I will not stand for it.
Yeah.
So he, again, at that point told her to leave, but she wasn't going to leave Renly. So there was a giant pool of money by the end. Mm-hmm. At the beginning, it started with like three just random guys, and Sir H was one of them.
And eventually it was like the whole camp.
Yeah, it turned into a huge wager, and the pot got bigger and bigger every day. And Lord Tarly was concerned, not for her, for his men, that they were one of them was going to force it on her.
Because one of them tried, remember?
Yeah. Well, he kissed her, and she knocked him on his ass.
Tried more, but she beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, she knocked him on his ass.
Yeah.
So he said, it'd be best for you to go back to Tarth and save your virginity, basically. Your virtue. Yep. Don't be here.
Which she had no desire to do whatsoever.
Nope. And she
didn't listen.
No, but she avoided the men after that.
Yes. So that was with Surrey.
Yep.
And why she's not exactly happy to see him.
Yes.
We've talked about Lord, who's kind of in charge.
Yep.
Meidenpool now.
Yep. So he's basically like taking over Meidenpool while it's being rebuilt.
Yep.
He's having his soldiers rebuild it because he doesn't like having idle soldiers.
Yep.
So as kind of like a wedding gift thing to
dowry.
Yeah. He's helping rebuild Meidenpool for his son's new family. Yep.
So not bad.
No, it's nice of him, but he's...
No, we don't like Lord Tarly.
I don't like men like that.
He treats Sam...
I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't have to wear a fucking skirt. I'm still not going to wear a skirt and bow to his ass. Or his face. So.
Well, yeah.
Or curtsy, or what I call it.
So, we've already talked about him. We don't think we...
No.
So, let's talk about this nimble dick, thimble dick.
Nimble dick. I'll let you. I feel like I've done a lot of talking.
That's fine. Keep talking. Go ahead. So Brienne goes and meets Dick, the smelly goose or whatever.
Stinking goose.
Stinking goose, the smelly goose. Smelly goose.
Stinking goose.
Smelly
It's a bar at the bottom of a barn, and no wonder it stinks. There's shit overhead, literally.
Quite literally.
She's like doesn't even want to try the food. She gets a glass of wine. It tastes like horse piss, and there's hair in it.
It possibly be.
Yeah, considering Nimble Dick says, give me some wine and don't add any of that horse piss to it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But he seems like he's been there a while. Like, he might be living upstairs in the horse barn kind of thing.
Something like that, yeah. But,
so, when he comes into the picture, I just imagine this guy, he's like in a dirty old tunic, and, his hair is long and raggedy, and he's scratching his ass. That's what I imagine. Like, he's got the full beard, and he's wearing the brown cutoff pants. He's looking kind of bedraggled, and I don't. No.
Obviously not a very well-kept man.
No. But that keeps people from looking at him.
The big people hold this when his two whispers.
Because he helps people find things.
Places.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that Lord Tarly hasn't put a stop to him.
Rides kickbacks.
Maybe.
Or maybe he's elusive.
Maybe.
Lord Tarly just gives a shit. But either way, so he tells Brienne, I sent them off to this. I have no idea. There weren't any ships there for quite some time. So
At least 50 years.
I don't know what they're going to do.
So why would he send them there? For the money? That's rude.
But I was like, okay. 10.
Yeah.
Like, tell you what, dickhead.
Yeah.
If we find the girls, I'll give you 6. If we find just the guy, I'll give you 2. But if you're fucking with me and there's nobody there, nothing except my sword.
Mm-hmm. And he goes, okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Pretty...
Yeah. So, who do we know that could be a fool and 2 girls looking for passage on a ship? because Sir Dantos is dead. Sansa is not with Arya.
Arya's already in Bravos.
Arya's in Bravos. Mira is with Brienne.
Yep.
I don't think we know of any other girls.
Yeah.
Daenerys is where Daenerys is. And the Myrni is not.
Let's see. Asha is Amun's.
Yep.
Osha is often with Rickon.
Yep. We don't know any other fools.
Oh,
Moonboy is with
and
and whose Patchface is with Shireen. So and
Butter, whatever his name.
Butterbutts.
Butterbutts, yeah, that's the one.
Buttercup or whatever with Lady Olenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who do you think he's talking about?
I have no idea.
Do you think it's literally anybody?
It literally could be anybody. I have absolutely
trap
but somebody else has heard the same thing.
from the same guy.
Oh, yeah. It could very well be a trap if somebody else had... But then how would he know that the person he told would get it back to Brienne? Unless he told multiple people.
So let me
if he is being allowed to work whatever he's doing and he's allowed to get away with it, what cause would he have to start a lie like that would maybe or maybe not get to where it needs to go?
Well, let me ask you a question. Maybe we'll come at this from a different angle. Who else at this moment is going to be wandering around River for 2 teenage girls?
Catelyn Stark. Band of merry men.
Band of merry men.
Band of brothers.
And her Brotherhood of Banners.
Yeah.
Banners.
Band of brothers.
Yes, her Band of Brothers. Great HBO miniseries, by the way. I've never seen that. Easy.
I've never.
So good. So good. Executive producer Tom Hanks. It's great. But, yeah. Well, how much you want to bet Catelyn Stark and Misfit are Brienne's about to take?
So then who was with Catelyn and a fool?
What if...
So you think Catelyn and her men had him spread this story to get just people looking for Sansa to go where they want her to go? I like that. The whisper.
That's all Catelyn.
It's whisper. Because they cut her vocal. Or she cut her vocal. No.
They did.
Yep.
This trip.
You can't ask me that because you know how it ends.
Okay.
You can't ask me to bet when you know the result. That's
I can.
That's like dicing with loaded dice.
I'm asking you if you think that is the answer.
Well, you led me to it, but you also could be lying.
I've been known to do that. Books.
About the books.
Yes.
Good clarification.
Been known to do that to poker.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you play poker.
What do you think the chances are that's true?
I mean, it's a very valid.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to say about that because you know the answer.
I do know the answer. Alrighty then. So I guess we're off.
Yep. We're off to the whispers.
Nimble Dick and Pod.
Yeah, because I figure if Brienne dies, then he gets all her money anyways. Yep.
Well, yeah.
Right.
If I had good odds at that.
Right.
Maybe Pod just wins. So that's where we're headed with them.
Yep.
Alright. Good stuff.
It was actually a very interesting chapter.
Yeah, it was definitely more interesting than the last 2 chapters. That's for
Yep.
we actually get Randall Tarley, Podrick Payne. Yeah. Alright. You know what's next? What's next?
Because I didn't look.
Samwell.
Woo!
Samwell Gamgee.
We're on a boat.
Maybe.
I think we are on a boat.
Alright. Maybe we're on a boat. Headed for Bravos.
Yeah, Old Town.
Old Town by way of Bravos.
Ah.
And Bravos first.
That's right.
So, we have to give this title...
We have to give the title a name? Or give this
chapter
one...
a title. We have to do a name with a hashtag in front of it.
Too many dicks. Well, there's Nimble Dick, and then there's the group that all they were thinking about were their dicks, and then...
Okay.
And then there's Lord Tarley, who says Bran should have a dick or go home.
Who has a son named...
Yeah.
I had another...
What's your option?
Smelly Goose.
Why?
Smelly Goose.
It's the stinking goose.
What do you call it? The smelly...
I like to.
Alright. Alright. We'll give you too many dicks.
Okay.
Too many dicks. Alright. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Thank you, listeners. Thank you,
Yep.
patrons. You guys are fucking amazing. Let's see. So this will be out Tuesday.
Yep.
So then Samwell will be out Friday.
Yep.
We're rolling right along. We're almost halfway through
I know.
A Feast for Crows already. This book is flying.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back with Samwell and off to the races after that. And
Yep.
We know it.
Yep.
And it's just Dance of Dragons. George has to have win for us.
Yes.
Or else we're going to be some serious trouble
Yep.
to read and talk about.
Yep. Ugh.
Ugh.
We're getting
All right.
there.
So thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you,
If you want
guys.
to support the show, patreon.com/Ironwood, or a rating and a wherever you subscribe to this and other fine podcasts.
Yep.
fine podcast, but other fine podcasts as well. You'll find this. Other than that, for any questions, comments, concerns, how to contact us, how to subscribe, good stuff, visit our website, IceAndFirePod.com. And until we catch you again on Friday, goodbye and good night.
Bye, guys.